Riften, home of the Thieves Guild and one of the last places I ever wanted to visit. Stories of the city's corruption were whispered throughout my homeland, but I'd been fortunate to avoid going there until now. I'd never had a reason until now. Folk across Skyrim kept talking about an old fort near Riften, Fort Dawnguard, where a group of vampire hunters were gathering. That was my destination. I intended to join the gathering and pledge my services to hunt down every last one of the foul creatures. I was determined to prevent the evil fate that had befallen me from ever touching my kinsmen again. I could only hope the hunters never peeked into the shade of my cowl, for the unearthly glow in my eyes would surely give me away. Despite worrying about my true identity being discovered, I was excited. The culmination of all my hard work over the last few months was at hand. I had honed my skills in battle and craftsmanship, acquired an excellent set of armor, earned more coin than most would in a lifetime, and aided the people of Solitude, Valkraith, and Whiterun. I had found a friend, a mercenary named Belgrad, whom I had originally hired for gold, but who was now my companion, traveling and fighting with me willingly. I'd even done what good I could for the people of Riften during my brief stay here. I was not able to complete all the tasks I accepted, but I could not wait any longer. In the morning, we were off to Fort Dawnguard. The 4th of Heartfire, year 201 of the 4th era. Belgrad and I arrived at Fort Dawnguard in the company of a young recruit named Agmar.
You're here to join the Dawnguard too? Truth is, I've never been anything like this before. I hope you don't mind if I walk up with you? Hey, don't tell Isran I was afraid to meet him by myself. Not the best first impression for a new vampire hunter, I guess.
The fort and our reception there were underwhelming.
This place looks almost deserted.
It seemed that the leader, Isran, had only recently begun the process of rebuilding the Dawnguard.
I guess this is it. Wish me luck.
And so the fort was still in its almost abandoned state.
New recruits. Isran will decide if you've got what it takes. Go on, he's right inside.
Upon our arrival, we learned that the vampires had attacked the Hall of the Vigilance and killed everyone inside.
Why are you here, Tolan?
A visiting vigilant named Tolan claimed that the vampires were after something. A journal kept by one of the vigilant leaders.
More dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawnguard, is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawnguard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Isran, Carset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance, everyone, they're all dead. You were right, we were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, well, I never wanted any of this to happen. I tried to warn all of you. I am sorry, you know. So who are you? What do you want?
Hello, Isran. I'm here to join the Dawnguard.
Got a fire in your belly to kill vampires, eh? Good for you. But look around. There's really not much to join yet. I've only just started rebuilding the order.
Yes, I noticed. What can I do to help?
I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell her about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of
This
some
journal
kind.
was
We
said
didn't
to
listen
hold
to him any more
information
than we
about
did
the
Isran.
location of powerful
It's at the hall.
vampiric
It
artifacts.
was attacked.
Isran
That's
asked
good
us to
enough for me.
investigate.
Go see what the
So
vampires
our
were looking
first
for in
mission
this
was
dim
to
hollow
scout
crypt.
Dim Hollow
With any
Crypt,
luck,
a cavern believed to hold one of the
I'll
artifacts.
meet you at Dim Hollow.
Despite Isran's
the least
warnings
I
of the
can do
danger,
to
vigilant
avenge your
Tolan
fallen
insisted on meeting us
comrades.
there to help.
I don't think that's a good idea. You vigilants were never trained.
I know
for-
what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're cowards. You think our deaths proved our weakness. Stendarr granted you do not have to face the same test and be found wanting. I'm going to Dim Hollow Crypt. Perhaps I can be of some small assistance to you.
As we retraced our steps back from Fort Dawnguard, I could hardly contain my amusement. Neither the famed leader of the Dawnguard, nor one of the ever-zealous vigilants of Stendarr had any idea that they harbored one of vampiric blood right under their noses. I was certainly thankful that they were oblivious. However, it did not bode well for the success of their mission.